why I left the earmuffs on.
All right, hey, this is Todd, Red River Tactical and Outdoors. I'm here with a buddy of mine and a fellow instructor, Travis.
What's up?
Not much. He got him a new toy, so we're looking at it today. Been shooting it. Tell him what it is and tell him about it.
Yeah, this is the Sauer Emperor Scorpion. I was looking for the regular Scorpion, but apparently they don't make it anymore. But if you have a regular Scorpion, I actually called SIG and asked them because I was looking at holsters, which we'll get into in a minute. And it's basically the same features, just like a new model of a car. They update the paint job and improve some stuff. But feature-wise, a lot of the traditionalists are going to sit here and scream at us for calling it a 1911, saying it's not really a 1911, because it does have some differences. One of the largest ones you'll notice, it's got a very square top on it, unlike most regular 1911s. It's got more of the SIG 226 look to the slide. Ambidextrous as far as safety is concerned, and they're nice and small, which I thought I wouldn't like. But some of the Rock Island ones I've shot that are ambidextrous just slice your thumbs all to pieces.
And I noticed too, in classes, a lot of people running them oversized safeties will engage them by accident when they're coming out and present to a target. So
oh yeah, and it's the same on both sides. It's small on both sides. And this gun is cleared. It's empty. There you go. G10 style grips. The grips actually form a mag well, which I like and I don't like. I like because it's a 1911. It's a boxy magazine and a boxy frame. Makes it faster. But what I don't like is non-base plated magazines, which I didn't grab one. But if they don't have the little base plate on them like that, you have a little bit of an issue getting them in there seated all the way. And some magazines, the base plates won't fit the gun.
Yeah.
I have a pair of Ordnance 1911 over there, and the mags won't fit with these grips on. It's an A1 style. It's got the 1913 style rail on here. For you, for your Streamlight guys out there, just use your 1913 insert, and it'll fit on there just fine. GI style guide rod. It breaks down just like a regular 1911. Everything about it breaks down the same. Extractor wise, you got an external extractor, which is very SIG. Everything SIG has that external extractor. Yeah. So it doesn't have that internal little bar extractor, which is another place where it differs from your standard 1911. Novak style sights with, I believe they're I want to say they're Trigicon H3 night sights, but it's just tritium inserts in the nights and the sights. Beaver tail safety. I mean, everything else is basically a 1911. This checkering here is very aggressive. One complaint I have about the aggressiveness, and this is going to sound weird because aggressive grips are good, but this will wear your hands out inside of a couple hundred rounds without gloves. It will tear your hands up. I know, man up, right? Whatever. But as far as breaking down, it breaks down exactly like a 1911 would break down. Yeah. Exactly the same. It's crazy smooth on the action.
I did notice that. It's very smooth. I'm not a 1911 guy, as most of you out there know. I'm a striker fired guy. So this little indentation right here on the slide, is that on all 1911s or just this SIG?
I believe it's just on the SIG.
Yeah, because I hadn't noticed that. And I guess that's where the bullet extracts and hits that and pops it out, maybe. But that's neat. It's something I noticed that I didn't notice on a lot of them. I like the very aggressive texturing. I like it real aggressive on mine. Oh yeah.
No, it's a great texture, and I like the fact that it's aggressive.
Right.
It's just after a while without gloves, you will start to burn up your hands.
Yeah. What I really noticed about it shooting it, it don't have a recoil like most 1911s. It's hardly no recoil. It's actually it felt like less recoil than my Glock 19.
Oh yeah.
And it was hardly any recoil on it. So for a hammer fired gun, I like it all right.
He likes it all right. Yeah. Market wise, you're looking at about $12.50 MSRP on them. But of course, it's the gun business. You won't pay $12.50 for it unless you're going. I'm not going to name places, but I got this one at Cabela's.
Well, I usually don't tell prices on my channel because somebody might be watching this 4 years from now when we don't have a Republican president, and they might be $1,800.
Well, as of today, December 24th of 2017. Yeah. A nice, dreary, rainy, very Kentucky Christmas Eve.
Very cold. Merry Christmas to everybody, by the way, too, out there. If you're listening, it's Christmas Eve. I'll probably do a Merry Christmas video tomorrow, but if I don't, Merry Christmas. So yeah, this is a SIG 1911. I like it. Anything else you want to say about it?
Buy one.
How many times have you cleaned it since you had it?
Once.
Once.
And that's
How many rounds been through it?
today about 400.
How many malfunctions?
None that I would attribute to the gun. The only malfunctions I've had I will attribute to the magazine I was using.
That 10 round. He bought a 10 round.
Well, okay,
magazine.
that you said that, 2 malfunctions. I had 1 malfunction on a 10 rounder, and as much as I hate to say it, it was this one. It's a Wilson Combat 10 rounder. I'm glad you brought up magazines because that brings you to another point. That is actually just general 1911, but I had 1 malfunction out of this one, which I've never had until that gun. It was and it's just 1 failure to feed. I just bumped the slide back and it fed it. The other malfunction I had was just a GI magazine that was been worn out, and I've shot I don't know how many rounds out of that magazine, but it did the same thing and then didn't lock the slide open. Magazine wise, it does take standard 1911 magazines. It will come with 2 of these, which are the SIG 1911 magazines. I've used your regular Wilson Combat with both the base plate like this and the regular base plate. They both work. The 10 rounder works fine. Also, another thing I like about SIG magazines is the price. I love Wilson Combat magazines. You're looking about 40 bucks a piece though.
Yeah.
25 bucks. 25 bucks.
Cool.
So, they're awesome. If you can afford one, I'm not saying that I could, but I bought it anyway. No, I could. Wife would have killed me. I mean, it's hard to beat a 1911 in general. I know you disagree with that, but
I'm a striker fire guy, but I want to put everything out there on my channel to give y'all, because I know there's a lot of people out there that likes hammer fired guns, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with it. I just prefer the striker fired. I prefer simple and easy, no buttons. I'm a simple kind of guy.
I mean, I'm a Glock
simpler
shooter
they
too.
are, the better I can operate them. But
I'm a Glock shooter too, and what you'll notice in the video, this gun will lie to you. It will tell you you're a better shooter than you actually are.
Oh,
And that's
yeah.
true with most 1911s.
yeah. All right, well, this is Todd, Red River Tactical and Outdoors. Hope you found this video informative. If you did, like and subscribe to the channel. You can also check out my Patreon page. It's Travis. You got anything to say?
Buy one.
All right, guys, be safe and always be ready. Chamber. Mag Ferry.